Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Tony Rizzano, and this is another episode of the world famous, the University of Love, the best podcast in one, two, three galaxies. But, ladies and gentlemen, you and I, we just call the show Online Marketing Moves. We are coming to you live today. Today is May the 30th, 2024. Today is a very special day. My mother turns 70 years old today. So, happy birthday, Mom. I love you and I appreciate you. And, you know, can't wait to see you again. We didn't really get to celebrate her birthday. We got her a nice gift and all, but we really didn't get the chance to celebrate it on the Sunday and the Monday because all the power was out at the house. So, but next time I come home and see you, we'll have a nice time. We'll take you out or something. But ladies and gents, today we have a very important show. Today we are going to talk about, we're going to talk about storms. And yes, I was in a storm the other day, and we're going to talk about when you think things are falling apart and you are doing something that is, let's say you let's say you have a project that you are creating, and you are creating a product or a service or a business, and you are humming along and it is coming along and is not producing any money. And of course, that's one thing that's one thing that you always will learn. It doesn't really matter whether you have a lot of money or you have no money. The bills are going to keep coming anyway. The bills won't stop. That's for sure. And so a lot of times people think short-sighted instead of the long game. They think the short-sighted way, and they think I need money right now because I have to pay my light bill right now. And it's very important, don't get me wrong, but there are a lot of ways. It's an annoying fly in this room. There are a lot of ways that you can go about paying your light bill, whether it be, you know, doing a Lyft, uh, or anything it pertains to, something quick, fast. You can sell something, pay your light bill. You can do a lot of different avenues you can go. And, the more you think about it, you think, man, where am I gonna get money from? And there's a lot of things you could sell. I'm looking right now at I have 5 or 10 books right in my view that I need to sell. I need to get rid of because I am not going to. I've read them. I'm not going to read them again. Some books you want to keep. Some books you read once, and that's it. And so I could sell these books, and I might could make a few dollars, but that'd be a few dollars to contribute to something. Okay, and so you know if you want to keep going, because a lot of times what happens, and I'll give you a prime example. What happens is things start to get kind of tight, and then we get kind of tight, and people are like, it's fight or flight. And instead of fighting, a lot of times they fly and they go back. They just go back to their job, or they go back to their. Not saying that you can't do both. You can't work your business, your service, and all that. But a lot of times people are just like, I'm just gonna focus all my energy into this job I got, and not focus on the task at hand. When you don't, you are right there on the cusp, and you're like, if I just keep digging a little more, and you keep digging a little more, and you keep digging a little more, the pot of gold is right there, but you never get there because you turn back around. And I will give you an example. I remember once, a long time ago, when I was working at a prison, and I was, and on the weekends I would go to these MLM meetings, network marketing meetings, and I would go on Sundays, and it was cool. Wasn't any money being made, But it was cool to hang around people trying to do the same thing as me, try to make a few extra bucks. And so I remember it was like, you know, at some point in my mind, I thought, man, I ain't making no money, and I'm just going up here, burning up gas, and got to drive up here every Sunday, doing this. I just remember the time I was just like, man, I got a job, I'm making enough money, and rent's paid, cable's paid. Like, I don't need to keep going up here, there ain't no money. And that was me being short sighted because at the time, there was no money being made, and I was young, and it's just like, if it's not, if it's not, if you can't see the money, it's like, well, where is it at? And the whole time, I'd have just kept going a little bit more. I'm pretty sure I would have got, down the road a little bit, start making, $100, $500 every month, $1,000. You want to get to a point where you can start generating, $500,000, $2,500. If you can generate, $2,500 a month extra, that's excellent. You're not looking to become a billionaire. You're looking to earn money every month without having to think about, man, I need X, Y, Z. If you can get an extra $2,500 a month, that's a lot of cabbage. That's a lot of light bills you don't have to worry about. Okay. And so you're right there, if you have a YouTube channel and you're like, man, this YouTube channel, I'm just recording and filming, and there's nothing going on, and your content, and you're right there, a lot of times the difference between success and no success is quitting, and it's the fight, it's the flight or fight, it's like, all right, do I fly or do I hang in there? Hang in there, kids. You are on the cusp. You don't even know it, I was talking to my friend the other day. We was discussing yeah, I think we was discussing YouTube channels, and it's like, a lot of people, they want to be, let's say, a Mr. Beast, he has the 200 million, 300 million subscribers or whatever, and every video is like 90 million views, and he has I think candy bars on sale, and it's like, all right, that that he has it, he's set, he's making enough money to where money's not an object, so now he can make more videos and more videos. And see, you want to, and you see that, and you go, man, I'm never going to get to this level. I'm never going to do this. I'm never going to do that. Listen, all you have to do is keep going. One of the best things that I enjoy every day is looking and seeing somebody when they download an episode from 6 months ago, 9 months ago. And it's like, all right, the content is working. And that's what you have to look at. You can't think, man, this ain't getting me nowhere. The microwave mentality is so, rapid. It's out there. It's spread, and we don't want that in you. We want you to say, all right, I have this money. I have money. It's floating around. Now, how do I get that money to me? That is the main goal. I was having a discussion with my wife yesterday. We have things we need to sell, things around the house, and it's like, you don't realize how much money you have in your house until you think about it, and you're like, all right, well, let's start breaking it down, and let's start itemizing and doing a little inventory, and then let's start selling some stuff, and then that way we can afford to buy some more stuff from the stuff that we sold. A lot of all the time, you don't want to have to dig into deep into your pockets and just take money out from the hours you worked or whatever. Sometimes you're like, all right, I need $500. What, I can sell something, or I can write something, or I can do something. You want to get to that. And so the more stuff you create for you, and the more that you can build up, and the more that you can build up this, this pipeline. Let's say you want to do network marketing, and you build a pipeline of people that want to work with you, want to be on your team. That is a great way for you to generate money. That is a great way for you to generate income. And that's a great way for every month you can say, all right, I know I have $2,000. Now, what can I do to generate more? All right. And so, ladies and gentlemen, Stay the course. I know it's very boring. It's a very it's a very boring subject. Stay the course. You want to stay the course. Fight or flight. Hang in there. Don't don't fly, because that deal that you're looking for, let's say you're doing a sports podcast about baseball, and you're like, man, this ain't working, blah blah blah. Then after a couple months, you do a video or you do a post, and people are like, ooh, a baseball podcast, I want to. And then before you know it, you're getting a deal, and they're gonna pay you XYZ, quite a bit of money to promote whatever on your show. Just think, if you would have quit within those first 6 months, you would have never got the deal. So one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to shut things down ahead of time. Eventually it will work out. You have to just keep going. It's the most important thing. Consistency, and the ability not to quit. And then the money is there. You just have to figure out, how do I pull the money into me? And so, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We will be back tomorrow with all new episode of Online Marketing Moves. But until then, my name is Tony Zano. Thank you for listening. God bless. And as always, everybody, peace.